Well, that's not something you'd expect in a visual novel. That's... okay. I feel I might have made a grave mistake here. Hey guys, it's Sick here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature. Doki Doki Literature. Doki Doki Literature Club. A indie visual novel game which I have been very lucky to not be spoiled on. The only thing I've been spoiled on is that it messes with the game files, and it's not what it seems. And going by that warning, I can imagine. The characters look cute though, so yay! I guess I'll get started then. I just need to make sure that everything else is okay here. Yep, okay. Please enter my name. I am Tick, obviously. Alright. Hey! I'm seeing an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Tick. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I mean, it's kind of expected here. I'm not sure what to expect in this already, but it just seems normal. But people keep telling me it's not what it seems, so I'm waiting for the not what it seems. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckly with the other students making their daily commute. By the way, Tick, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Swap anime with D&D and you've got me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Hey, I'm a well-functioning adult, thank you very much. I just spend 70% of my day at home. The other 30 is at work. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Just gotta make sure. Okay. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. God, I miss those days. You remember those days? Like, oh, most people can vouch for me here. It's like, when you're in school, you're like, God, I can't wait to be finished with it. But nowadays, like, when you're in work, it's like, God, I wish I was at school. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly out the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. And that's not gonna happen, because we're gonna go straight to the literature club. Fuck, why can't I say that word? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, and so I came in. This is my mind here, but are we about to go into a hentai here? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so you know. We're going into a hentai, aren't we? No what? Well, bet you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay, how did I say that right that time and not the other times? What the fuck, me? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. What the fuck? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did that because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as they've planned all this out. I let out a loud sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori outside the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I wonder what that's like, having those kind of doors. Everyone, the newest member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member! I glance around the room. Shit. Being a man of my stature, I have very few voices of the female variety. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Huh, seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. And I'm out of voices that could work for characters. Fuck it, I'll just go with something that I used from... what was it? From Gogo Nippon. Ah, Tick! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Then again, it's difficult because anime style, like 95% of the time, they deliberately make the girls look cute. But yeah. What are you looking at? I'm trying to be like all like, yeah, but I can't, cause nah. If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. I've already forgotten the voice I did for her. Oh, Natsuki. I've got a better idea for Natsuki. I have got such a better idea. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're already knew Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Tick. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely taught, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Oh, it's going to be one of these saying it. Basically completely out of my league. Just like every other girl in the world. So having a smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Tick. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. So instead of making it Valley Girl, I'm just gonna do my papyrus voice. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sans? Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marched back to the table, tray in hand. Wow, there is... Okay, there's a lot of text, descriptive text here. Wow. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal dozens of white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. This seems so off, but I don't give a shit. I cannot voice 4 females. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. I think I'm going to my Risky Boots voice. Whatever. Sayori grabs one first and Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with a mouthful and Zori manages to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh. Tsundere. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you, or anything? God, if Erin Fitzgerald was here right now, she would be perfect for this. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you, you know. Baka! Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, I normally read it all in one sitting and drink water. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Like, that... You know. This is a harem visual novel. This is a goddamn harem visual novel. Okay, alright. So we're in the middle so far. I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. No, I don't. You lie me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. With the power of fucking books! Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Okay, why have I suddenly started saying literature correctly? Monica's really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best! You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I need a new bookshelf. I can't read my books because my bookshelf's falling apart and it's literally propping up the bookshelf. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. It's almost like fucking looks on everything. Christ, man. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all just also delighted by the ideas of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Is this going to be like it's going to... Is it like not what it seemed because it's going to like be an educational thing? Because I'm fucking out if that's the case. So, Tick, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, fantasy, 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 teen horror, fantasy, fantasy, teen horror. Yeah, that's about it. Considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quiet to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Just realized that her hair like goes over the boobs and under her armpit. How did she not pull her hair out with it like that? Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I have found my waifu. I have found my waifu. This is my waifu here. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And to tell a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. I retract that statement. I retract that statement. I'm all good with people loving fancy things, but I'm sorry, but replacing it for the real world, no thank you. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you up for a loop? To be honest, I think having a bigger imagination makes it better. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Okay, this is my waifu again. Alright, okay. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, I just...
Nasuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
I just realized he's got the little, like, the cute thing that they do. Yeah, when it's like, these are a little tooth thing. Don't know why they do that.
And give that back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayura slides up behind Nasuki and puts her hands on her shoulder.
I'm not cute!
Nasuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
This girl totally has a crush on my character.
Why do you care?
She's also tsundere. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes?
No!
Nasuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest regions of your heart. You are literally describing the tsundere. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you shared some of your work, you can set an example of how Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I want to read everybody's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Suki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Tick? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I'd bluntly come forth with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'm gonna give in to the cute eyes, aren't I? But... I'm sorry, I thought...
Oh... Tick.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. I'd probably be too. How am I supposed to make a clear decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Okay, I'm that guy. This isn't going to be enough of my girlfriends as the present, is it? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. All I want, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I'm so happy! Siri wraps around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the fuck, here we go again. Okay. Alright. And thanks, I guess. You might want to move your hair out of Nasuki's mouth, though. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Tick, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, and then I'm gonna wreck myself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety well and go in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Tick, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Yuri and I never walk together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room to make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Suki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow close to one of these girls. Okay, run of the mill right now. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Well, okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick what you think your favorite club member will like. Sometimes good might happen to whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. Wait, there's only 3 of them here. Where's Monica? Yeah, okay, I'll get this poem done and then I'll call it good for this episode. Okay, she likes that. That's weird. That, okay. I'm just gonna go with the weird ones. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I want to see how I move poof with sticky. Sure, why not? I think I'm gonna go... Okay, yeah, sure. Wonderful. Okay. Secretive? Animate. No, games. Games, totally games. I have no clue what I'm doing here. There is, like, the only feedback I get is, like, these girls just dance about, but... Oh, wait, I don't have my mouse enabled, do I? Oh, well, that doesn't matter. Let's go for... specials. Flying. Determination. Nightgown? Boop. Because why not? Okay, she just seems to be about, like, little words that might be... What the fuck? Why? No. Excitement, duh. No, no. Okay, that is just... Right, alright. Okay, I'm gonna call it good for this episode then, given this is basically the start of a new day. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not seeing anything big here. I hope it's not one of those games where it's like, oh, it happens like 5 hours in. Because I don't like games like that, where it's like, oh no, it gets good once you're X hours in. I don't expect it to be spectacular, but, you know. Anyway, I'm going to continue. This is going to be rolling recording, but obviously it's going to be the end of the episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye!